Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Wyoming Area Warriors basketball. Joining us is the head coach there, the girls program, Chad Lojewski. Chad, a real shot in the arm this year is you have some great energy out there from your young ladies. The girls are working awfully hard. Got to see them in the gym. Let's talk about this team this year, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of energy. There was some great volunteer sessions in the off season and the preseason, and we're looking forward to being very competitive here.
Well, you're in a great league and a very competitive league, and I'm sure you and the girls are going to rise to the occasion. You got your work cut out for you, though, when you look at it in paper. Hey, how are we going to find a way to beat this team or that team?
Yeah, it's an interesting division, a very competitive division that we compete in with Lake Lehman and Hanover and GAR and Nanticoke, of course, Nanticoke. But our team motto has been team first. We're putting the team ahead of any individuals, and if everybody just does their role, we feel we could be competitive in every game.
Talk about a normal practice for you, and maybe there is no such thing as a normal practice. You change it up a bunch, but looks like you're emphasizing a lot of the fundamentals. Make sure the girls are always getting a little bit of that every practice.
Yeah, our practices are, I guess, a little unique in that we want the ball in the girls' hands as much as humanly possible every second of every practice. So there's a lot of fundamental drills going on, and I think that's just a testament to coming in brand new, not knowing a lot of the girls. I want to see them handle the ball. I want to see them shooting in different positions defensively, and be able to evaluate that as the season progresses as to where they could fit throughout this season and then beyond.
Well, you bring up a great point. I don't care what level you're playing basketball, but handling the basketball always seems to, the pressure cooker kind of just gets a little bit hotter, especially as you get through the district playoffs and if you're able to make it to the state playoffs. And teams here in northeastern Pennsylvania, we have some teams, I think, on the boys and girls side that are looking to make that run. But that ball pressure, you can't get enough of it.
It's true, and we've emphasized playing a lot of man-to-man, and we need to put a lot of pressure on the ball. And from there, we think we can get some transition baskets. And it's difficult to instill that, right off the bat. It's brand new. It's a newer system than what they've been used to. Change is difficult. But right now, the girls have bought in, and they're each doing their own individual talent. And if they continue to do that as a team, we'll have more success.
Chad Lojewski joining us here as we talk Wyoming Area Warriors basketball. These girls are out to a pretty good start, Coach. Let's start with the seniors. Tell us about some of the young ladies you have. I know there's some good talent there. One's a great athlete. Another one's a basketball junkie, so you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we do. Emily Wolfgang's our captain. She's one of our three seniors. Great softball player. Fundamentally just a sound talent, and she's an athlete. We have Marquesa Brown and Melissa Mazzatelli as our other two seniors, and they each bring something different to the table. Emily with her leadership, Melissa, she's tough as nails, and Cass, she could just jump out of the ceiling. The girl's a great track athlete in the high jump.
And Coach, as we get to the junior class, tell us about some of those young ladies.
Yeah, junior class is pretty talented. We've got girls that can shoot, like a Rachel Solano. We've got some great height in Jessica Sorek and Nicole Wright, and Jordan Kelly. One of our staples at the varsity level. The girl can just get up and down the floor for as long as we need her out there. I mean, she's just a great conditioned athlete.
And then, of course, the sophomores, another Wolfgang in that mix, and there's some other young ladies that are pretty darn good as well in 10th grade.
Yeah, obviously the Wolfgangs have a pretty good pedigree there, with their mom being a very good basketball player throughout her career, and they work their tails off in the off season. So, Katie Wolfgang as a sophomore has been one of our leading scorers here game to game, and Lydia Edwards has come on very, very strong. A great athlete, a great outside shooter, and we're working on other points of our game right now.
Coach, as you get through the preseason here, tell us about some things you learned about yourself, your coaches, and your team here early on, and where you want to go when January comes around awfully quickly.
Well, I think what I learned as a coach, being a first-time varsity coach, is there's a lot of personalities that mesh, which I knew that would be the case, but the pleasant surprise has been that they've been wonderful personalities. These girls all really get along. There's great camaraderie on the court. During practice especially, And, as a coaching staff, I think we're able to corral that energy, and we got very productive practices because of that.
Got to see these young ladies up at the Sports Hub 102.3, and you had mentioned just great young ladies as far as students and athletes and getting along. They come from good families there in Wyoming area as well.
Yeah, since I joined Wyoming Area School District here as a coach, I've had a very pleasant surprise of the administration, the staff, the faculty, great support there. The parents, though, are what's making it a very easy transition, being brand new and getting to know everybody. You could tell that the girls are just a product of a good home environment. And what I'm really excited about, John, is the underclassmen. We've got a great group of 7th, 8th, and 9th graders right now that are coming through the ranks, and a couple of them are getting some good varsity time as well. You could tell that they've just been conditioned very well at home.
Coach, little sidebar is you got to coach against your daughter who plays at Dallas, and tell us about what that was like. And I'm sure it's interesting, kind of rooting for her in your own way and rooting for your team on the other.
Well, I've coached, I think, just about every single girl on the Dallas team at some point or another through youth basketball up here in Dallas or travel basketball. So it was a great opportunity to showcase their talent, and it was a great opportunity for us to see how good we've become. And Wyoming area, we're young, and it was nice to be able to compete against them. But knowing all their strengths and weaknesses doesn't help you when you're on the sideline in a game competing against them. I mean, they were very on that night and had a great night, and it was a joy to be able to coach against my daughter. And she did a wonderful job, and her teammates did a great job. Coach Johnson does a great job there at Dallas.
Well, we wish you well this season, Coach. The regular season will be here in less than a week. Chad Lojewski ready to go there at Wyoming area to take on the challenge. We thank you for your time, and we wish you and the girls there the best season.
Thanks, John. Appreciate your time.
Wyoming area girls basketball here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.